Maybe some kind of releasing techniques, methods would help you more.
Probably
to just express, like in the probably like in Oregon or Washington D.C. they legalized mushroom therapy.
Yeah.
This is good.
Have you have experience with this already?
And not with a therapy like they will have that you can have there, but I think this is the best thing you could imagine.
So I take it that you have experienced both with meditation and probably, as I wrote to you, I've tried LSD twice. Nothing. Those experiences were, to me, actually somewhat cliched in some way. They were not. I did not do anything to create a guided or profound
It was
experience.
like on a party.
Not on a party. Me and a friend went out to the woods. You know, it was nice.
Yeah.
And I definitely felt the interconnectivity of all things, but it didn't. I wouldn't say that it did any deep work on my
it was
psyche.
just like funny episode.
Yeah, I mean, or again, all the things that I felt while on it were things that I knew that I was going to feel, and that I had that literature
Not
or music
surprising.
or meditation had already helped me see, right?
Okay.
Did you, for you, what has been the difference in what you've discovered through psychedelics
and meditation?
From meditation?
For many years, my approach was like no psychedelics at all, and just meditation, and like psychedelics are just like going on a hill or a mountain with a helicopter, while meditation is like to go there by foot.
To walk through the forest, yeah.
But things have changed. No, it's just, I think for me meditation was, I used meditation to really run away from myself rather than to go deeper. Yeah.
Interesting.
It was like meditation for me was kind of sport. Like I had this approach of doing every day like 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour or 20 minutes. Oh, it's not enough. Wrong. Go there again, meditate, do all this stuff, and just it was the expression of this probably subconscious or conscious conviction that there's something wrong with me, so I need to meditate to change myself, to be better, like more spiritual, or I don't know, just not to be a loser.
Yeah.
So this was, in a way,
more
was
self-control.
Yeah.
That's something about control, maybe. Yeah.
And somehow, after years of doing it, and I was even like a straight edge for 2 years when I was really meditating a lot.
Yeah.
And that was this time when I had this Vipassana retreat, which was also for me like the strongest experience with meditation.
Yeah.
Absolutely good. And like I also had this amazing feeling of free falling, free flow. Yeah. Like when I was on the 7th day, I was laying in bed, and at night I was falling asleep, and I realized that if I lay on my side, I can fall asleep. But if I will lay on my back and still try to meditate as on the session, then I will go into this state of feeling myself as a fog or mist, like just being flowing in the dark in the darkness, completely like free and light and without thoughts and happy. That was amazing. But then after the retreat, and I went back home to Poland, and after the retreat I meditated 2 hours a day, like for 2 or 3 months, and then less and less. And then it was very frustrating for me that I cannot access like even 10% of this state. Like it just like probably if I would go back to Vipassana retreat, I would have it, but like there was no really there are no retreats in just once or two a year in Poland. It's not really developed there, Vipassana tradition. But so after this period, I had LSD when I was 19, and this was like too early, and I was completely not prepared to do that. I already did that alone at home, like recording myself, trying to like doing some introspective work and analyzing it later. But it was a traumatic experience. It wasn't a bad trip. It was also fun. Until some extent, but it was just too, I would say now, too much of like subconscious matter coming up. That was just unbearable for a mind like that. 19 years old, old guy, But I think and then I had some experiences with mushrooms, but all just like you, like with friends. Not bad, but nothing really deep. Just a taste of something. But years later, I think it was like 2 years ago, I had like ayahuasca ceremony. And this was completely different. And at that time, my contact with psychedelics was back in my life, like I think in a healthy way, just as a tool for to work on yourself, on the mind. And the way.
So that means that when you take psychedelics, you do it with the explicit intention of what? Of like writing things down, or trying to get into, or what is it? How do you set it up as therapy for yourself rather as recreation?
I think the key is setup and intention. And I think after the ayahuasca experience, you are somehow, you learn that you cannot fool yourself, that you cannot just play a fool when you go there. So it's really like you have to treat the situation with 100% respect and be like mindful. But then I think it's all about doing it as conscious as possible, and then trying to go back to yourself with some knowledge, with a plan, with some understanding.
Right. So there are some issues you are maybe conscious of, whatever issues you're having at the moment, or there's some things that are making you anxious, or old memories that you've had, right, or whatever's going on. You say, okay, I'm going to do these psychedelics, and I'm going to just watch my mind and see what sort of comes up.
This can be your approach.
Yeah. I've said for many years that this is when I'm no longer responsible for teenage children. I will try this again.
That's why I say about the setup that what they do, as far as I know, and or how it will look like in the states where it's legalized. It's like you have a facility, like a hospital or a center, and you have a guide, like a psychologist or experienced person who will be with you, and you're in safe room that no one will bother you, nothing will happen to your body, you won't die, you won't fall from the stair, and someone is there just to help you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that why they legalized it is because they made this research after 30 years. So
Sure.
that
Yeah.
and they proved that it's like a tool for PHTS and depression.
Yeah. Yeah.
And very serious things.
Yeah. No, like I said, it's on my list of things to do when I have a few fewer responsibilities than I have right now.
Or you can just ask a friend, to organize it. People are doing it.
Yeah.
Of course, like I think nothing is comparable to ayahuasca ceremony with
a proper shaman
guide.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on our list, my wife and I. Something to try later in life.
Okay. So when you do it, you come back here.
Yeah.
And do a report.
We compare notes. Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly, on meditation and psychedelics.
Cool. It was honor and pleasure to talk with you.
A pleasure as well, Mikhail.
Thank you. Thanks. What time is it?
It's 7:00.
Shit, really?
We talked for 3 hours, almost. We started at 4:30 probably or something.
Wow, this is the longest up till now. Cool.
Thank
you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good that you got us away from politics at some point. Yeah.
But this subject is a subject recently, yeah? Like people are not